This is why you're going to want Lando Norris' signature in 2025. Trust me, we're going to get into the video. Do your best to get a Lando Norris signature in 2025. Roll the intro.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel.
What's happening, guys? My name is Grim. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking Lando Norris. Now, we're going to talk about why you guys need to get a Lando Norris signature this year in 2025. And the reason is because, straight simply, Lando could become world champion, okay? Very simple. Now, here's the backstory. Obviously, I've met multiple Formula 1 drivers, multiple world champions, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Kimi Raikkonen, etc. Is one thing I've learned: when a driver becomes a Formula 1 world champion, their signature gets harder and harder to get. Yes, Leclerc, Norris, and all these people are very popular, but when a driver becomes a Formula 1 world champion, something changes. For example, Max Verstappen. Over the years, I've always got Max Verstappen's signature. In 2024, couldn't get it. I've saw him a couple times, saw him walking. He does his own thing, stays away from crowds. Lewis Hamilton gave his time to the fans. I will agree, yes, he did. Super difficult to get. The more popular these drivers become, the less signatures they give out, and the harder they are to get. Lando Norris, in particular, could potentially be the 2025 Formula 1 World Champion, okay? McLaren have won the Constructors, and this could be the last year you could stack up on Lando Norris signatures, because at the end of the day, if Lando becomes a World Champion, he could be doing private jet flights just like Max Verstappen, going through back entries and not really interacting with the crowd. I don't see Lando doing that, to be honest with you. Lando's really cool. Even today, Lando Norris signs so many autographs. I've met him multiple times. It's always cool. He signs so much stuff. Even he gives his time to the fans. He really does. Really nice guy. Really cool dude. Obviously, I've only got one helmet signed, the 2019 helmet. Really cool piece, really awesome clean signature. But I'm stacking up Lando Norris signatures going to the 2025 Australian Grand Prix. I am going to make a video of all the helmets I'm going to bring there, but I will be getting at least 3 to 4 Lando Norris signatures, ticking them off the list. If he becomes world champion, he'll go into my world championships cabinet, which I've made a video on. You guys can check that out. All the world champions to ever win a championship that you could particularly get signed on mini helmets, I have them all in a cabinet together. I've done a review on it. So if I can get all my Landos signed and he does become world champion 2025, I won't have to worry too much. Yes, knowing me, I have a mini helmet addiction. I'll probably buy the 2025 helmet and try and get it signed by Lando. But instead of having 4 or 5 to get signed, like Max, for example, I've got 3 to get signed in 2025. I'm only going to have 1 to get signed. And now that I've got 3 Maxes to get signed because I missed him like in 2024, and then you start accumulating and it just gets harder and harder, and you're going to be lucky to get 1 to 3 signatures from one particular driver. Yes, I have a team. I've got my brothers that help me. I've got people that help me. But if you're someone that's by yourself, it's very, very difficult. There are obviously little tricks and stuff you can do to try and get these drivers' signatures, but someone like Max, you really just got to hope he's doing like a Melbourne walk. Like, he's very, very, very difficult to get in a particular passes to try and get him. He's getting harder and harder every year, and in Europe, absolutely forget it. In Europe, he's doing private jets in, even in Hungary. He came super late, and he just jumps in the car, waves to the fans, doesn't even go and sign. Like, Max is getting super difficult. Like, it was actually scary how hard Max Verstappen's autograph is to get. But someone like a Max Verstappen, pro tip, if you want him eventually, if he does leave F1, he'll probably do some GT racing or something in Europe, and you might be able to get access to him there. Yeah, the lines will be long, but you have a big chance to get him like that. When a driver goes to a different GT series or whatever, they are a lot easier to get their signature. Obviously, Formula 1's the pinnacle, the elite, but that's after the fact that when they finish racing, like, how many signatures are you going to try and get, you know what I mean? You got to start collecting, and it's going to get very, very difficult. But that's why I believe you guys should be trying to get a Lando Norris signature going into 2025 Formula 1 season. Doesn't matter where you're from. If you're from Austria, Hungary, England, Australia, if you're lucky enough to go to a Formula 1 event this year and you want to get Formula 1 signatures, go for a Lando Norris. Trust me. Just do it. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Just trust me. Just do it, okay? Now, if you guys want help to get your favorite driver's autograph, DM me on Instagram. I'm taking a couple of clients on. Just message me F1, and I want to try and help you guys get your favorite driver's Formula 1 signature on a mini helmet or a photo print or somewhere, or even get a photo with your favorite Formula 1 driver. Obviously, Hamilton will be super, super difficult, where Yuki Tsunoda is obviously easier, right? But I would love to help you guys absolutely free. I'm taking a couple of free clients on. There's nothing like thing. I just want to see if I can help and the information I give you guys actually works. So, it's a little test thing to see if it works. Obviously, I'm focused on more on the Australian Grand Prix. Been doing that since 2014. I can help obviously overseas and give you guys sort of the same tips that I would use if I went overseas. I've met drivers in Hungary. I've met drivers in Spain. I've met drivers in England, but obviously more of the lower tier compared to a Lewis Hamilton, where Hamilton I've met a few times at Australian Grand Prix, for example. So I know some of the ins and outs in a couple of other countries, but obviously Australia is my main focus, Australian Grand Prix. Guys, that's why I believe you should get a Lando Norris signature going into 2025. Trust me, if you guys have the chance, like I said, get it. He could be world champion, and once he's world champion, they are really, really difficult autographs to get. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully it was a fun little insight on the Lando Norris signature and why you guys should be getting one in 2025 or doing your best to get one. Guys, follow the Instagram, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on my next Formula 1 video. Thank you.